Check, check. And it is great to have you here for another evening of Hollywood Wrestling, which is exactly what I said. I want to send a special shout out to all the Patreon patrons who help make these videos possible on this channel. Shout out to all the Patreon patrons, but a special shout out to our patron producers, who include Dorothy Pachoco, Eve Cunning, Kathy Crawford, Tony Urbano, David Akers, and Vicky Sebring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 matches for you here tonight, including 2 tag team matches, and 2 of the matches will be #1 contenders matches for the tag team championship and the women's championship that will be held on our next card, which is our big card number 70. Holy cow, can you believe that it has been 70 cards? I certainly can't. Well, let's head down to ringside for our opening match, and it is I was super excited to tag the Kangaroos up because we've just seen them in singles action so far, and of course the only match that could possibly be their first match is against the Fabulous Ones. We have Wild Red Berry at ringside with his distractor rating. And we will say that Roy Heffernan will start with Stan Lane. So let me, when teaming with Steve Kern, roll 2 dice on rolls. Where is this? Oh, that's a switch. Okay. In singles. Okay. So, yeah, this is a tag match. So he's got the switch as well. But we'll just use the regular stats. Do we have any sort of crazy stats here? Nope, not on these guys. All right. So Roy Heffernan is starting off with Stan Lane. Those will be our, let me make sure I get all our charts in here. This will be our opening match. Let's ring that bell and roll for initiative. And it looks like Stan Lane is actually going to start things off. Into the turnbuckle, whipping Roy Heffernan into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick, opponent rolls on level 2 offense. The Fabulous Ones starting things off like a house of fire here, and that is a hurt 2. Stan Lane continuing. These bold ones are going to confuse me. But that's a boot ram, and it is a tag move, so Steve Kern is now in, and Roy Heffernan is hurt. He is going to try and make a tag. Needs a 6 or less, doesn't get it. So Steve Kern is in. He rolls on level 2 offense. There's a monkey flip, but it's an agility move, and Roy Heffernan has the agility, so he will roll on level 2 offense. And a leaping chest attack 3, and we're rolling a pin right away here. And the target is 2. The roll is a 6, so there's 1 fatigue for Steve Kern as Roy Heffernan rolls on level 3 offense. There's an Aussie suplex on Steve Kern, but Steve Kern is going to reverse that on level 1 and toss Roy Heffernan into the ropes. Drops down. We're going to roll again on the ropes chart. It come off the ropes, and the opponent puts it down with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Fabulous Ones back in control. Double hamstring pull. 3, add 1. So there's 1 fatigue for Roy Heffernan. Stan Lane is now the legal man. We will roll on level 3 defense. Hurt 2. Stan Lane with a flurry of karate kicks and only a hurt 2. on Roy Heffernan. There's a headlock takeover on Roy. And hurt 2, he is going to try and make the tag to Al Costello. Can't do it. They have cut off Roy Heffernan. Into the ropes again goes Roy. Weatherworks, which wrestler is more powerful? And that's going to be Roy Heffernan. So he's going to roll on level 2 offense. Jumping Headcracker 2. Stan Lane is going to reverse it on level 1. Wow. Into the turnbuckle goes Roy Heffernan. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. And arm drag and twist. That's a level 2 move. And Roy Heffernan's going to reverse that on level 1. Roy just needs one successful tag move, and he can tag out. There's an arm wringer on Stan Lane, and he is dazed. He's going to tag out to Al Costello, who comes in on level 1. Double hammers to chest 2. It's a power move. Their power is equal, so that will work. Hurt 2. Stan Lane going to try and make the tag now. Not able to do it. Al Costello rolls on level 2. There's the Greek cross, choice F. So he's going to go for the power move, which will work on a 8 or less. So let's see if he can make that happen. He does. Stan Lane rolls on level 3. Down 3. Leave the ring, or he can try the old switch. I think he's going to hold off. I think he's going to bail out of the ring. You grab the opponent by the leg, smash him into the turnbuckle post, roll on level 3 offense. So Stan Lane using some dirty tactics. Elbow drop, choice C. The agility would only work on a 4. So he's going to go for the power move. That's going to work on an 8 or less, but it's only going to be a level 2, but it doesn't even work. Al Costello reverses it, and into the ropes goes Stan Lane. Stan Lane comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle, and he will roll on level 2 and throw Al Costello into the ropes. The wrestler with the better ropes rating, they both have an A, so that's Stan Lane. He's going to roll on level 3 offense, and again, going to go for the choice C. And the only logical thing to do is the power move, and so he needs an 8 or less. 5 gets it, so Al Costello will roll on level 2. Oops, I rolled that twice, but the first one was a hurt 2. So Stan Lane, flurry of karate kicks on Al Costello, hurt 2. Christopher Merriman, welcome to the show. You are not late. You are right on time. This was not scheduled, so you can't be late. There's a flurry of karate kicks. 3, down 3. Al Costello going to try and make a tag. Not able to do it. Stan Lane's going to roll on level 3 offense, and there's a savate kick against Al Costello. Let's see, the target would be 3. They're going to save their pin attempt. They're going to save their pin saves. So just going to go target is 3, roll is a 7. There's another fatigue, or 1 fatigue for Al Costello. And Stan Lane again rolls, and there's a double DDT plus 2. Okay, so this is a tag move. Steve Kern is now the legal man. We are going to roll on the pin save chart. And your tag partner saves you and breaks the referee's count. Add 1 to your pin rating. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Steve Kern in control with an eye rake to the boot. Hurt 2. Steve Kern with a monkey flip. It is an agility move, though. So Al Costello will reverse it and lock in a sleeper on Steve Kern. Only a hurt 2. Al Costello again with the choice F. And he's going to go for the power move. He needs a 7 or less to make this work. Gets a 7. He gets it. So Steve Kern. And Steve Kern's rolling his pin. All right. Stan Lane's going to attempt a pin save here. Your tag partner comes into the ring, breaking up the pin. Add 1 to your pin rating. The tag while this is happening, your opponent and their tag partner blast you with a double team move. The opponent covers you again and rolls your pin. So I think Stan Lane is going to try another pin save. And again, oh my gosh, it's the same thing again. And so we are rolling a pin. They got no more pin saves left. The target is 5. The roll is a 3. And with a big double team move, the fabulous Kangaroos get their first victory as a team here in Hollywood Elite Wrestling. So let's see. That was... Steve Kern was pinned. And Al Costello was in. So Al Costello gets the win. Steve Kern gets the loss. Double team move. Pin. And wow. Okay, so let's see. We've got 4 fatigue there. Al Costello has 2. Let's see. He has 0. So we've got 4, 2, 1. So that is 7. So we will say that was a 3-star match. What an opener. Here, as the fabulous Kangaroos victorious in their first match as a team. Moving on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell happened there? Okay, here we go. I did that wrong. Launch game table. Here we go. This match is against 2 wrestlers who are both winless thus far in Hollywood Elite Wrestling, and that is Superstar Bill Dundee and Iron Mike DiBiase. Neither of these gentlemen have a victory under their record, so hopefully at the end of this, one of them will have a victory. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And it looks like Superstar Bill Dundee will start things off with some stiff punches on Iron Mike DiBiase. Ooh, clobbers him. He is down. Locks in a sleeper hold on DiBiase. Down 3. Wow, look at this. Superstar Bill Dundee coming out. He locks the sleeper hold in. DiBiase is going to try and roll out of the ring. But he might get counted out here. So here we go. Let's roll the target 3, the roll of 5. 1 fatigue token for Iron Mike DiBiase as he crawls helplessly back in. Bill Dundee with a rope walk axe handle. Hurt 2. Bill Dundee not letting up. Into the ropes goes Iron Mike DiBiase. The opponent tries sunset flip. You grab his legs. Lock him into a pinning combination. Opponent rolls pin. Dundee rolling his pin. Target 3. Roll 9. So DiBiase now in control. And there's a big pile driver on Bill Dundee. Down 3, tag, leave the ring. Dundee's going to leave the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to... Wait a minute. Okay, that's if Dundee rolls a defensive comeback. The opponent comes out of the ring, tries to hit you with chair. Opponent rolls disqualification. DiBiase rolling his disqualification. Not disqualified. Smashes Dundee with the chair. Throws him back in. Will roll on level 3. Here's a death jump on Bill Dundee. And big clothesline from the top rope. Is going to roll on level 3 offense. Another death jump climbing up. And another big clothesline from the top. And another death jump. Iron Mike DiBiase just throwing everything. There's a perfect cross body block into a pin. And the target is 4. The roll is 3. Wow, what a reversal. What Bill Dundee started that match on fire, and now Iron Mike DiBiase puts an end to it, and DiBiase picks up his first win here in Hollywood Elite Wrestling. So, and that was with a cross body block, and let me see really quick. He only had 1 fatigue. He had we'll say a 1-star match. We'll give that a 1 star. Finish. Add match notes. All right. Well, now it is time for the first of 2 number 1 contender matches. And this one is the fabulous Moolah versus Rockin' Robin. One of these 2 women will face Leilani Kai on the next card for the women's championship. Leilani Kai, I went back through and I was looking at the rankings, and Leilani Kai has beaten Mildred Burke. Leilani Kai has beaten Trish Stratus. So, yeah, Leilani Kai is a fighting champ. She's not as successful as Jazz has been. Jazz was our first women's champion, but she is getting there. She's just a few matches away from tying Jazz's record. So let's roll for some initiative. Let's ring that bell. Moolah comes out strong. You better believe Moolah looking to win this match. Head scissors and hair pull 2 on Rockin' Robin. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle goes Rockin' Robin. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. And a kick to the stomach on Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin reversing it on level 2. Knife edge chops in corner on Moolah. Moolah reversing it on level 1. And tries a choice D. What is her power? Is a 0. So this will work on a 9 or less. The roll's a 10. It doesn't work. Rockin' Robin. She's going to roll her own on the choice A. So either into the ropes or a power move. She's going to go into the ropes. Into the ropes goes Fabulous Moolah. The opponent used one of his specialty moves on you. Goes for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. There's the Bulldog right there. What is this asterisk? Roll 1 die. Even, play normally, odd. Top rope flying Bulldog +2. It's an even number, so we're just playing normally. It's just a +1 here. So the target will be 2. The roll is a 7, and Moolah gets a fatigue token as Rockin' Robin locks in a Boston Crab. And going to go for the agility, work on a 9 or less. 6, it does work. Moolah rolls a hurt 2. Rockin' Robin really taking it to Fabulous Moolah here. Some roundhouse punches. Hurt 2. Here's a flying lariat on Moolah. Another hurt 2. Rockin' Robin continuing. Choice A. Into the ropes or belly to belly. She's going to go into the ropes again. Smart thing to do. Come up the ropes with power flying shoulder tackle. Maybe not that smart. Moolah reversing it and hits a knee drop. And Rockin' Robin is down. That knee drop got her. Locks her in the Boston Crab. Only a hurt 2 there. Fabulous Moolah with a knee drop again. And another hurt 2. Moolah looking to win this. Both women looking to win this to get a chance to win the title. There is a headbutt. The headbutt knocks Rockin' Robin, and we're going to roll her pin. The target 3, the roll a 6. So Rockin' Robin now with 1 fatigue token as Moolah locks that Boston Crab in. Down 3, keeping it locked in. Yep, keeping it locked in there. Rockin' Robin hurt 2. Fabulous Moolah. My gosh. Into the turnbuckle goes Rockin' Robin. She's a level B. Big special move. Whoever has the best turnbuckle rating, that's going to be Moolah. Moolah with the big move. Going to roll on level 3 offense. There's the jackknife cradle. So the target will be 6. The roll is a 10. So Rockin' Robin able to kick out. And Moolah locks back in that Boston Crab. And, oh, is this it? Could this be it? Oh, no. The target is 5. The roll is a 12. Big kick out for Rockin' Robin, who is now at 3 fatigue. And there's the jackknife cradle again. Big +2. 8 is the target. The roll is a 7. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new #1 contender to the Women's Championship is none other than Fabulous Moolah. And let's see here. Moolah has 1 fatigue. Rockin' Robin has 4. So we will say that is, we'll round up to a 3-star match. That was exciting. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. A #1 Contenders match against the one and only Midnight Express. I'm going to have to get out Jim Cornette here. Does Cornette... Let me see. Jim Cornette, low expansion 1. There he is. That's who I want. What does he have stats-wise? Oh, he's got a chart. Okay. Jim Cornette will be in the corner of the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express. Well, they're on their own. #1 Contenders match here. Winning team will go on to face none other than the Briscoes. So, let's roll some dice. Oh, I got Bobby Eaton versus Robert Gibson. Ring the bell. Robert Gibson start things off with the initiative. And a hip toss on Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton's going to reverse that on level 1 and lock in an armbar on Robert Gibson. Robert Gibson's going to do some bunch of flips and then reverse that. Leg puller and punch 2. Tag move. Ricky Morton now the legal man, and Bobby Eaton hurt 2. Ricky Morton with the atomic drop. Choice F. When his power is a 2, so this will work on a 9 or less. The roll is a 2, so definitely it works there. And Bobby Eaton in trouble. Hurt 2. And there's a drop kick on Bobby Eaton. And again, hurt 2. And choice F. Again, going to go for the power move that'll work on a 9 or less. And that is an 11. So that does not work. Bobby Eaton reversing it on level 2. Into the ropes goes Ricky Morton. The opponent drops down, roll again on this chart. And drops down, roll again on this chart. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs, and he rolls a pin. So we're going to use a distractor rating here. What is Jim Cornette's distractor rating? It's a 9. So, and ooh, he just rolls a 9. So there's 1 fatigue. And give me 1 second here. All right, delete this and quit that. Okay. So Bobby Eaton now at 1 fatigue. Ricky Morton going to roll on level 3 offense. And there's a double drop kick. So Robert Gibson now in. Dennis Condrey is going to try his pin save. But he is stopped by the opponent. I think Jim Cornette is going to use his interference here. So he rolls a 7. While the referee is distracted, Cornette jabs the opponent with his tennis racket. Cornette's wrestler continues the attack on level 3 offense. So there is 1 fatigue for Bobby Eaton for the pin. And Bobby Eaton now is in control. And Robert Gibson is now in now. So Bobby Eaton going to try a big move here. Slingshot backbreaker 3. Hurt 2. Eaton's going to tag to Condrey. Condrey comes in on level 2 offense with a knee drop. The fans booing loudly. Hurt 2. Robert Gibson going to try and tag. Not able to do it. Dennis Condrey rolls on level 2 offense into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Robert Gibson. And lift a knee. And Robert Gibson now in control. And he's going to roll into the turnbuckle. Throw Condrey into the turnbuckle now. And crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. And there's rapid fire knee drops 2. And Dennis Condrey is reversing that on level 2 with a knee drop on Robert Gibson. And there's a 2. Robert Gibson going to try and tag out. Able to do it. Ricky Morton comes in on level 1 with an arm drag and twist. And that is a hurt 2. Ricky Morton into the turnbuckle goes Dennis Condrey. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Atomic drop choice F. And he's going to go for the power move that'll work on a 7 or less. So, it does not work. Dennis Condrey reversing it. Into the turnbuckle now goes Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the turnbuckle again goes Ricky Morton. Big specialty move. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating. We've got a B and an A. So Condrey gets it. He rolls on level 3. Out of the ring. Throws Ricky Morton out of the ring. And Ricky Morton grabs Condrey and smashes him into the turnbuckle post. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3 offense. And going up for a death jump. Now, Midnight Express only have 1 pin save left. Rock and Roll Express have both their pin saves. Jim Cornette is done. He can't interfere anymore. Big struggle takes place. Who has the better agility rating? That's going to be Ricky Morton. So Ricky Morton's going to win that struggle. Tosses Condrey off the top. Rolls on level 3 offense. There's a big Hurricane Rana on Dennis Condrey. Hurt 2. And there is a fist drop 2. Down 3. Can Ricky Morton capitalize here? Out of the ring. He's going to roll up. He's not going to throw him out of the ring. Leg drop 2 on Dennis Condrey. Dennis Condrey reverses it now on level 1. And double thrust to the throat 2. It's a power move. He does have the power, so Ricky Morton rolls on level 2, but he's going to reverse it on level 2. And there is a leg drop 2. Dennis Condrey reverses it on level 2 now. Knee drop 2. And Ricky Morton's going to try and make the tag. Needs a 6 or less. 9 doesn't get it. Dennis Condrey starts choking Ricky Morton on the ropes. Ricky Morton powers out of that. Hits a leg drop of his own on Dennis Condrey. Hurt 2. Condrey's going to try and tag out now. Needs a 6 or less. Doesn't get it. Ricky Morton's going to tag in Robert Gibson. And Robert Gibson will roll on level 2 with a big haymaker on Dennis Condrey. And now Dennis Condrey reverses on level 1. Great back and forth here. Both these teams want it. Double thrust to the throat. It's a power move. He has the power, so it will work. Hurt 2. He's going to try and make the tag. Can he do it? No. Dennis Condrey rolls on level 2. There's a big atomic drop on Robert Gibson. And he is rolling his pin. I think they're going to save their pin save because I don't think he's going to roll a 3. Famous last words. Ooh, he rolls a 4. Almost there. But Dennis Condrey rolls now on level 3 offense out of the ring in frustration. Dennis Condrey throws Robert Gibson out of the ring. And Dennis Condrey shoves the ref. We're going to roll for a DQ here. And they are disqualified. So via DQ, the Rock and Roll Express become the #1 contenders. Brock, welcome, my friend. Great to have you here. So let's see. That is Robert Gibson beats Dennis Condrey. And DQ when Condrey shoves the ref. So Midnight Express are the #1 contenders and will face the Briscoes. But you better believe the Midnight Express will be saying that they weren't pinned. They weren't defeated. So let's see. There's 1, 2. Bobby Eaton's got a few on him, right? Let me see. 1, 2. So he's got 2. So that's 4. And does Ricky Gibson have any? No. So I'll say that's a 3-star match. 3-star match. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is your main event. So that means on our next card, Don Leo Jonathan will challenge for Jackie Fargo's World Championship. The Rock and Roll Express will challenge the Briscoes for the Tag Team Championship. And Fabulous Moolah will challenge Leilani Kai with Jimmy Hart in her corner for the Women's Championship. And we need one other match to fill out the card. So if you... Oh, do I not have this up here? If you, who are watching this, would like to go and vote as to who you would like to see on the next card, go to lowpromoter.com, lowpromoter.com/vote, and make your voice heard. We will... there's more voting things there than there will be matches next card, but just vote for all of them anyway, and we'll get those other matches on future cards. So lowpromoter.com/vote. Would love to have your thoughts on who should wrestle next. Well, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have a fantastic week. Be back soon with some more action, hoping to get on some sort of regular schedule so that these become a little bit more regular. I've just been having these classes on certain nights where I would do this, but Sundays look good. Sunday evenings look good, just like this. All right. Bye, friends. Talk to you later. Bye.